Sure.
Well, Sean Diddy Combs is accusing General Motors of name-dropping his network to score points with Black America. The 51-year-old Bad Boy Records founder called out GM on Thursday for using its business relationship with the Revolt Media and TV cable network he founded in 2013 as a shield against racism accusations made by the leaders of several other Black-owned media companies. Corporations like General Motors have exploited our culture, undermined our power, and excluded Black entrepreneurs from participating in the value created by Black consumers. Combs wrote in a scathing open letter posted on Revolt's website that also criticized corporate America at large. The same feet these companies use to stand on with us with solidarity are the same feet they use to stand on our necks, he added. In a Thursday afternoon response, GM pledged to increase the amount of money it spends advertising with Black-owned media companies. They're increasing from 1% to 2%. And we're talking about African Americans make up approximately 14% of the population. And there's other companies that said the same thing about GM, like Ice Cube with Big 3, Byron Allen with Weather Channel. So this is a problem that needs to be fixed.
It is absolutely a problem that, yes, absolutely. We need, and we talk about it every day.
Yeah.
You know, we talk about like the need for, listen, people to be more willing to acknowledge the need for Black perspectives all over corporate America. And also in this instance, it's like, no, we don't want people to be stealing from the culture and profiting and then not doing anything else.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. Right. But
I know where you're going.
You know, like this was such a, I forgot, one of you said the audacity. If audacity was a person, I don't know if it was anybody here or if I read it online or maybe it's in my head. Okay. But if Diddy has a great point. We get you, Diddy, right? But somebody, I'm not going to say her name, but someone who works for Revolt, she said, Diddy, it starts with us. I was recently approached to host a show for Revolt, and it came without pay. She says, we cannot keep knocking white folks for their disrespect towards minority creators while doing the same thing to each other. I encourage you to be the change we need. So also, Diddy, you have a great point. We stand behind you, but let's also make sure that the checks and balances add up as well. Like, we don't want you to be preaching, but also, a lot of people that have worked for Diddy and Bad Boy and all that stuff have a lot to say about how Diddy treats his people as well, and those are all Black people. So
he's got to do what he's telling them to do.
I mean, she's
Practice
bringing up what the large response I saw was, if you just look at Diddy's tweet, the most of the responses are saying, hey, the call is coming from inside the house.
Yep.
Here we go.
Yeah.
All right. You know I was going there, Brooke. I was like, and we love Diddy, but you got to keep it real. All right, guys. So another story. Governor Andy Beshear said today that he's signing a bill into law that's going to limit no-knock warrants in the state of Kentucky. He made the announcement in West Louisville at the African American Heritage Center with Breonna Taylor's mother, Tamika Palmer, in the front row of the news conference. You'll recall Taylor was killed by Louisville police in March of 2020 during a raid in which a no-knock warrant had been approved by a judge. Since then, lawmakers have been working on legislation to address their use. Beshear addressed Palmer specifically while talking about Senate Bill 4, saying he's signing it to make sure no other mother goes through the pain Tamika Palmer has felt. Also, Tamika Palmer has spoken out about different activists and things like that, and people not really feeling her pain. So I think this is also awesome as well. Also to that, the family is also looking forward to working with the lawmakers and future legislations as well. So it's not just going to be a law. The family is also looking forward to be involved every step of the way, kind of like with George Floyd Policing Act, they did with that as well.
A lot of activists feel like this doesn't go far enough, right?
Yeah.
It does eliminate some of them. But do you believe we should live in a world where they say, hey, you haven't been convicted of anything, but we think we have credible reasoning to believe that you are a danger, and to come and get you, we're going to surprise you. We're just going to bust in.
Yeah.
Do you think that should be, I'm curious, do you all think that should be a thing in any instance?
No.
Not at all, as in never. And at the end of the day, the fact that they're making this into a law, right? But yet no one's paid the price for the life of Breonna Taylor, right? We understand that. People's lives have changed forever because of what they did that night. And so I think it should never happen again. They should get rid of it altogether.
Yeah. Also adding in too, guys, I forgot to mention too, in the law they wrote in a certain part where it's a certain amount of time. So I don't want to get the times right, get a chance to look, but it's something along the lines of like 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. like at night. Those aren't
That's
things.
Exactly it. It's at 6 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Okay, right there. Thanks, Brooke. Yeah, it's a certain
so basically
amount
they're saying during the day-ish.
Yeah.
That's deep.
How about
because it's still sometimes it's dark at 6 a.m. though, and it's obviously dark at 8, 9, and 9:30. So.
Yeah,
That's
deep.
true.
That's very deep.
We'll keep you posted on that.